The question is, Manju and Raju are standing on either side of a rectangular sheet of glass that acts as a prism. When a beam of sunlight falls on the glass sheet, it produces a spectacular design of 7 colors that appear as vertical bars, one next to the other on the glass sheet. The 7 colors are violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange and red. After that, we have some clues over here. Manju observes the following when viewing from his side. So what Manju observes is, the violet bar is the second vertical bar to the right of the green bar. The indigo bar is to the immediate right of the blue bar. Then after that Raju observes the following when viewing from his side. So Raju has a different observation. So Raju also has some observations when viewing from his side. Because both of them, they are standing on the either side of rectangular sheet. So what are the observations of Raju? The blue bar is the second vertical bar to the left of the red bar, and the green bar is to the immediate right of the yellow bar. So what we basically have to do is, we have to form a glass prism. So what we have to do is, we have to take a rectangular sheet of glass. Let this be the sheet of glass that we are talking about. So this is the rectangular glass of sheet that we need. Now let us put a beam of sunlight through it from this side. And since we are given that Raju and Manju, they are standing on either side of this glass sheet, so let us assume that Raju is on this side and Manju is on this side. So Manju will be observing this side and Raju will be observing from this side. We were given that we get a design of 7 colors that appear as vertical bars, one next to the other on the glass sheet. So when the sunlight falls on this glass sheet, then we'll be getting 7 such vertical bars, one next to each other. So let me draw 7 vertical bars on this glass sheet. So now when we put a beam of sunlight through it, these are the 7 bars of colors that we get, and these colors are violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange and red. Now since Manju is observing from the right side and Raju is observing from the left side, so we'll be arranging the colors according to their observations. Now first of all, let us read the observations of Manju. Manju observes the following when viewing from his side. Manju is observing from the right side and he is observing in this direction. The violet bar is the second vertical bar to the right of the green bar. So violet will be the second vertical bar to the right of the green bar. So we'll have the green bar and violet to its second right. After that, the indigo bar is to the immediate right of the blue bar. So blue bar and then we'll have the indigo bar. After that, we have the observations of Raju. Raju observes the following when viewing from his side. Now there's a very crucial point to solve this set. Since we know that Manju and Raju are observing from either side of the rectangular sheet, that means the observation of Raju will definitely be the opposite of the observation of Manju. So what we can do here is, if we reverse the observation of Raju, then definitely we'll be getting the observation of Manju over here. So the first thing that Raju observed was, the blue bar is the second vertical bar to the left of the red bar. If I reverse this, that means if I read left as right, then the statement becomes, the blue bar is the second vertical bar to the right of the red bar. I have transformed the observation of Raju into observation of Manju just by making the reverse of this statement. So when we reverse it, we will read it as, the blue bar is the second vertical bar to the right of the red bar. So now I'll be arranging the blue bar to the second to the right of the red bar. So blue bar will be second to the right of the red bar. This will be as observed by Manju. Since we just reversed the statement made by Raju, we'll be having the observations of Manju. Reading the second observation by Raju, the green bar is to the immediate right of the yellow bar. So if we reverse this as well, we'll be getting the observation of Manju again. So if we reverse this, we'll be reading it as, the green bar is to the immediate left of the yellow bar. So if green is to the immediate left of the yellow bar, we'll be writing it as GY over here. So these are the 4 arrangement that we get from the clues over here, and all of these are the observations of Manju. Now if we look at these two observations, then blue is common in them. So if I merge these two, I'll be getting R dash BI as one of the arrangements, and if I combine these two, because green is common, so I'll be getting GYV. So this is another arrangement. So now we have two groups here, GYV and R dash BI, and this is the observation of Manju. Here we have 1 2 3 4 5 6, only 6 colors are here, so only one color is missing, that is the orange color. So we'll place the orange color over here. Now there was no relation between the colors that we have in these two groups, so either the correct arrangement can be like GYV ROBI, or I can place this entire group to the left of GYV. So we can also have ROBI GYV. This will be the observations of Manju. So the first question is, bars of which of the following colors cannot be at the extreme ends? So we can have green, red, then we can have indigo, we can also have violet. So only these four colors can be at the extreme ends. We cannot have blue color at the extreme end. So option C will be the correct answer to this question. Second question is, which of the following statements are individually insufficient to determine the exact position of each bar? So the first statement is, the indigo bar is at one of the extreme ends. So if indigo bar is at one of the extreme ends, then definitely we can have a perfect order of all these colors. So this is sufficient to determine the exact position. We are looking for an statement which is insufficient to determine the exact position. So let us read the second statement. The green and the red bars are not next to each other. So in case 1, we can see that we do not have green and red bar next to each other. In second case also, the green and red bars are not next to each other. So we can have both the arrangements possible. So this is insufficient to determine the exact position of each bar. Let us read the third statement. The orange bar is to the next of the blue bar. So in both the cases we have orange and blue bar next to each other, so both arrangements are possible. So even the third cannot help us, or the third is insufficient to determine the exact position of each bar. So we have statement 2 and 3. Option D will be the correct answer to the second question. Let's try to solve the next question now. So we again have the order with us, and these were the observations of Manju. The observation of Raju will just be opposite to this. So the third question that we have is, which of the following statements are definitely false? So we are looking for a statement which is definitely false. A statement that can be true, we cannot mark it as an option. So the first statement is, the indigo bar is at the center. So yes, in one of the cases we have indigo bar at the center, so there's a possibility of statement 1 being true, so we cannot take it as the answer. Second option is, from Raju's side the blue and green bars are at equal distance from the extreme ends. So if I make this observation as the observation of Raju, Raju will be observing indigo here, then blue, then orange, then red, then violet, then yellow, then green. And if I turn this one into observation of Raju, it will be VYGIBOR. So these two observations are from Raju's side. The blue and green bars are at equal distance from the extreme ends. So in this case over here, the green and blue bars are not at equal distances from the extreme ends, while in this case over here I can see that green and blue bars are at equal distance from the extreme end. So there's a possibility of this statement being true, so we cannot take it as the answer. Third statement is, from Manju's side the blue bar is second from the left. So in both the observations of Manju over here, we can see that we do not have blue bar second from the left. So this statement is totally wrong. It will always be false. So option 3 will be the correct answer. So option C here will be the answer. Fourth is, from Raju's side the bar of which color is 2 places to the right of the indigo bar. So these are the observations of Raju. The bar of which color is 2 places to the right of indigo bar. In both the statements we can see that 2 places to the right of indigo bar we have the orange bar in both the cases. So option B will be the correct answer. So the main point in this set was two people were observing from the opposite side. So we can convert the observation of one person into the observation of another person just by reversing the statements. I hope you understood the solution to this set. If there's any doubt, please ask again. Thank you.